Hawaiian Electric Industries is bracing for profit losses this year due to the Maui fires and efforts to harden the grid from future disasters. It suspended dividend payouts to shareholders, but at the same time, it's also given its top executives a golden parachute should they get fired. Our Diane tells us what she found in its latest report to the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission.
In this 384-page annual report to the SEC, HEI describes its role in the August 8th Maui wildfires. It says power lines that fell in the high winds appear to have caused a 6:30 a.m. morning fire, but the fire department later reported the morning fire was extinguished. It says shortly before 3 p.m. the power was still off when utility crew members saw a small fire in the same field. HEI and the utilities are named in over 100 civil and class action lawsuits and acknowledge more may follow. Social justice activist Henry Curtis has been following this case.
We've seen reports that, for example, in upcountry Maui, some of the initial fires in August were still hot in December from underground systems. And we know in Canada, some of the fires from this year are remnants left over from last year where the roots are still on fire. So just because on the surface something has gone out doesn't mean that they're not connected.
HEI says it expects to continue to incur significant expenditures in connection with the wildfires. Last year, it spent $19 million. That's after insurance paid out over $100 million and the $75 million from the One Ohana initiative. Part of its effort to stay financially solvent was to suspend the quarterly cash dividend to shareholders. The board of directors voted to do that last August, starting after the second quarter dividend.
We see the utility tightening financial controls within the company, and then we see countering that rewards for their leadership.
If an executive is fired, he or she can still get a cash payment equal to the severance amount.
Well, the severance package seems to say that if for some reason either the CEO of HEI, Hawaiian Electric Industries, Scott Sue, or the CEO of Hawaiian Electric, Shelly Kimura, were to be terminated, they should get a bonus of twice their base salary plus their pro rata share of the bonuses that they would have received up until that point within the year.
HECO clarifies it's not considered a bonus as the employee would no longer have a job and defends the decision as aligning severance plans with market benchmarks to ensure they support retention of key leaders. And what are the base salaries for the 6 members of the C-suite? Well over $250,000, some closer to the $500,000 mark. HECO CEO Shelly Kimura's 2023 base salary was $575,000. Base salaries, by the way, don't include other compensation like stock options. Staying with Kimura's example, that puts her 2023 pay at over $2 million.
I think the utilities should be taking the first bold step and saying, we're going to cut our salaries for the executives during this hard time. We want to share in the pain.